Welcome everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Once again, as always, thanks for clicking on the video. We're going to pick up from where we left off in the last game. I actually went in and played the first quarter against the Wizards, tried to get a feel for how the roster felt, and changed up the camera settings and all of that. I didn't want to do that in our first game, just wanted to get straight into it. So I simulated after the first quarter. It said we picked up the win. One thing I didn't mention as far as settings wise, last game I played with the simulated stats and the simulated minutes on. I only play 5-minute quarters. I don't like the games to take all day, but I want my players to be eligible for the year-end awards, and in order for that to happen, they got to be able to get them numbers. So I play with the simulated stats on, simulated minutes on. So I don't know if you guys play with that. So pretty much what that does is whenever you play a game, 5-minute quarters, 6-minute quarters, 7-minute quarters, no matter how you play, the game is going to take what you did in that game and it's going to spread it out as if you played 12-minute quarters. So that's going to give you simulated stats. I know last year the stats were a little bit off the wall. You score like 20 points in a 5-minute game and they say you score like 75 points. So it looks like they nerfed it just a little bit, which is good. So you don't have these outrageous numbers. But all that'll even out because we're only playing once every 5 games. So once every 5 games, we'll have the simulated stats to go what we would translate what we did on the court. So we played the first quarter only. If you see the numbers, 154 points, especially for a team with the type of talent we had, I think that's a little bit inflated. We'll go ahead and check the box score and see what they said we did. Allen Crabbe, 40, 14 to 24, 7 from 12. I don't think that's outrageous. I think Allen Crabbe is definitely capable of scoring 40 points if he gets hot. Dion 25, Bob Mute 25, Reggie Jackson 24, Trey Burke 16 off the bench. Tyson Chandler 7 turnovers, not a good game from him. Didn't have any block shots and only had 5 rebounds. Aaron Baines off the bench, 4 points, 14 rebounds. Our centers are getting a lot of turnovers. I don't see how they turn the ball over so much and they don't handle it that much. But we'll go ahead and clean that up. Our rookie, 4 points and 2 rebounds off the break in 13 minutes. I'm really thinking about putting him in along with another rookie to replace Channing Frye in the rotation. I didn't want Channing Frye to be a continuous rotation player. He's going to be more of a situational player. So we'll see how the rookies break out. James Ennis, who's a starter, no points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists. So we got to get his numbers up. No steals either. And then we got the rest of the young boys down here who didn't play. There's a strong possibility Gary Trent might get thrown into the rotation between him and Hutchinson, whichever one works out. We'll try both of them out, see how it goes. Not really looking to have Channing Frye in the main rotation for that long. But we'll go ahead and jump into our first game, man. See if we can't pick up this win against Cleveland and start off the season 2-0, and also keep the owner happy. He wanted us to win our first game. So let's jump straight into it.
Looking at the last game for the Cleveland Cavaliers, it was a win against the Spurs. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all theirs. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
I just thought the defense was porous. Got any shot they wanted, really, for most of the evening.
I'll give them credit. Even though they were facing very little resistance, they refused to play down to the level of their competition.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Love is the 4 with Thompson in the middle. Sexton is out there with Kyle Korver. And it's Smith in at the 3 spot. That's tipped. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Waiters gets a wide open look. Love with the screen on Jackson. 5 on the clock. Baamute with the steal. Waiters, he's open from out on the wing. He knocks it down. Waiters got 5 points so far.
Same kind of effort at the other end.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game. Oh, he just
in for Chandler. And it's Allen Crabbe in for James Ennis. Baamute with the steal. Here's Waiters, and there's Pittsburgh with another bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic.
Sexton kicks to Thompson. Yep, that one goes. Here's Baines. All all alone. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And no doubt.
Scored yet, that I'm sure will change. Stolen by Jackson. In transition, here comes Pittsburgh. Crab, good.
Fantastic ball movements.
To Thompson. It's a pick by Love. Back to Thompson. Baines with the block. Outside Jackson. And there's Pittsburgh with another bucket.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the...
Clock at 6. Love with the screen on Bob Mute. Drains it from beyond the arc. Smith's got himself. Waiters against Corver. And Waiters, here we go. Baines, his shot is good, making him a perfect. Here's the teardrop, and it's good on the way in. Love's got his first 2 points.
Something that Love's added to his game, the little floater over the top.
And so it's the home team going into the break with a 10-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this. Out there with Burke. Then it's Ennis. There's a screen. And so he draws the foul on the shot. Pittsburgh shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance is inside along with Love. George Hill out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Osman in at the small forward. Now here's Ennis. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc.
Nance a screen. 13 feet away. And that one's good. Osman.
Always subject to speculation. Kevin?
All right, DA, thank you. Shot's good by Clarkson. Pass to Crab. Fires it up. That one falls coming off Burke's feet.
They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Timeout called. Cleveland. Steve looking around the league. Name a few current players who you think will go down. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
You can't ask for a higher percentage look than the one that he got. I think he lost his concentration.
Here's Crab, and there's Pittsburgh with another bucket. Now the pass to Love. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
And Love had his feet.
Jordan Clarkson. Now here's Burke. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And it's good, 2 points.
As a defender.
Smith outside. He dishes it to Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And it'll be 4 on the shot clock. Takes a shot at the elbow. And again, it passes it to Waiters. Chandler with a screen for Waiters. Shoots over Corver. Shot's good by Waiters. Sexton kicks to Nance. And it's good for 2. Nance has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
And so that's the end of the first half. Pittsburgh.
All right, y'all. Welcome to halftime. We're doing a good job out there. Got the Cavs shooting under 50%. We're out rebounding them. We got more assists than them. We got just 1 more steal than them, and we got 3 more blocks than they do. Doing a good job of protecting the rim. We're doing a good job of kind of keeping Kevin Love in check. We don't want him to have a big game. He's their first option for scoring. If he gets a big game, then it makes his game a lot closer. Dion Waiters doing a good job of getting out in the open court and knocking down his open jump shots. We've been doing a pretty good job. It looks like our team's going to be fueled from defense. We're going to use our defense to fuel our offense. And when you have Not a lot of talent. We don't have a go-to guy per se to get us out of trouble. Deion's been doing a good job, but he can easily go cold. So we don't have a bona fide guy, an all-star that's going to be able to carry us through bad shooting nights. So we're going to have to fuel our offense from our defense until we get that guy. So we're not going to make any halftime adjustments. We're just going to come out here and keep doing what we've been doing. And let's see if we can keep it up in the second half and get this home win. See you after the game.
Corver against Waiters. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far. Field up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Love is the 4 with Thompson in the middle. Kyle Korver is out there to play. We're just over a minute in. The open look here for Sexton. They get it again. Here's Love. And finally they hit one. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And not too long.
And that one falls for Jackson. Hills subbed in for Sexton. And so he makes both from the line.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Start it.
And here are the Cavaliers now. They trail by 16. And there's the whistle on the shot. And the first one drops. Good on both. Spellman up and in from the
defense for making it hard on them. They've done a great job of disrupting the timing and spacing of their offense.
Fry, good. The screen from Thompson. Clarkson kicks to Love. And the 3 ball is good. Love's got 9. And here's Fry for 3. Drops in the... It's a pick by Love. Clarkson off the screen. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Clarkson's got his second bucket of the night. It'll count. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And so it's the home team in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've got their... Chandler out there with Aaron Baines. Then there's Deion Waiters. Then there's Burke. Now here's Burke. Following the miss by J.R. Smith. Here's Chandler. It's good. The assist side. Shoots over Korver. Shot's good by Waiters. He kicks to Sexton. Using his post move to get the 2 points.
And although Sexton is slightly undersized, he plays with great physicality and aggression. Nice finish there off contact.
Jordan player of the game, Deion Waiters.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact. Free throw drops for Ennis. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And the Cavaliers call time here. They're behind by 18. There's 1:54 left to play in the final quarter. There's 1:54 left here in the fourth quarter.
Working up
to the middle. It's deflected. Spellman, and count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Your reserves can perform at a level that high. It puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And so with this, and the pass to Trent, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And just putting the finishing touches on this one. They have...
After the basket by Pittsburgh on the other end. Korver, good.
So dangerous on the perimeter. We got a chance to see Kyle Korver convert inside.
Outside Jackson. Knocked loose. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Sexton. Left side, Love. Out to Thompson. So it's Pittsburgh picking up the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us picking up this home win here in our first home game here in the series. Big game from Dion Waiters. He kind of carried us down the stretch there. As you saw halfway through towards the end of the fourth quarter, I stuck the young guys in there. Big dunk from Gary Trent Jr. Amari Spellman went off, had him a good game. So definitely going to have to create some more minutes for those guys. Once again, we're going to be simulating the next 5 games. And our next game is going to be here on the channel. Is going to end up being against the Toronto Raptors. So that should be a good one. A big test for us here in the Eastern Conference. Once again, thanks for clicking on the video. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss a minute here of what we're going to be doing here in the season. Thanks for watching. Peace.